What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Steph, also known as the Freckled One. Today I'm going to be doing my best attempt at the feather brow, also sometimes referred to as soap brows. It's the model-esque look of having very feathery, fluffy, very little product in your brow to create that most natural, full look. I think that I might have found one of the best combos for this look, and that is the Benefit Microfilling Pen, as well as the brand new Fenty Beauty Brow MVP Sculpting Brow Wax. I just tried both of these fairly recently since they're new releases, and I love the combo of them to create that really feathery, natural look. So as you can see, I already have really fluffy, natural brow hairs, and I have my genes and my mom's rule that I was never allowed to wax the top of my brow when I was younger. I was really angsty and upset about that back in the day, but now that I'm here and big brows are in, thanks Mom. So before we get into it, I just want to comb up my brows, make sure that they are lovely and primed. I wash my face so there's nothing in them. I think it's really important to start out with clean brows just so the products stay as clean and usable as possible. So I'm gonna start with the Brow Microfilling Pen. I am in the shade Deep Brown. It has a really nice 3-prong tip. The only thing that I wish this had is a spoolie at the other end of it. What I really like about this is that the pigment isn't too harsh, but the 3 prongs make it really easy to create natural looking brow hairs. And so I'm just going to take the pen and take the longest prong, put that on the outside of the brow, and just brush up to create really natural looking brow hairs. And if you just want to draw one brow hair, you can turn it to the side and just brush that along. I kind of want to elongate my tail a little bit. And so you can see a huge difference between my 2 brows already, which is amazing. And so now I just want to let that dry down a little bit so that it can really stick to my skin. If you want, you can also take a spoolie and just brush that out to make it softer if that's something that you want. But here is the before and after. Already really filled in and beautiful, and I really didn't use very much product. All right, so now that that's nice and filled in and also dried up, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty brand new Sculpting Brow Wax pencil and styler. Here's what it looks like. It has a really interesting brow brush on one side as well as the brow wax on this side, and it comes with a decent amount of product. And so because I already combed my brows up, I don't need to use the brush just yet, and so I'm now going to take the brow wax end just a little bit. I'm going to really lightly press along my brow, especially in the front because I have a lot of longer hairs there. And I want to make sure to be especially light with it because I don't want to mess with the pigment that I just laid down. So now that that's on, I'm going to flip it over and use the brush, and I'm just going to press gently through the brows, combing them upwards to feather them out. And now I have a caterpillar on my face. Now my brow is so nice and full, and you can absolutely use this, especially if you have thicker brows, you can absolutely use this by itself. But as you can see, none of the Benefit Microfilling Pen pigment got on the pen, which is great because that's what I wanted on my brows. So now I have a very full, luscious caterpillar on this side and a cute little caterpillar on this side who's just as beautiful. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on this eyebrow. What's nice about using this is that if you do mess up, it's actually really forgiving. So I'm just going to, I think I have a little bit too much right here, so I'm just going to take my spoolie, brush that out. Messed up again, but that's okay. There we go, and I think that looks really good. Now for the brow wax, once again. And then we're going to lay them down and brush it through. To get that feathery look, you definitely want to brush the front of the brow up and gradually lay down your tail. Well, there you have it. I think that they look really great and fluffy. They're definitely a lot bigger than I'm used to, but I'm trying this out to see if I like the feather brow look. You can also 100% just use the wax exclusively, but I really like how it turns out. I think that I'm going to be working with these a lot more, especially if I want this kind of big, bold look. And if you are new to doing your own brows, one of the biggest tips that I have for you is to keep the inside of the brow a little bit more sparse and able to see some skin peeking through, and to really define the tail. That kind of gives the most natural look to a brow. Anyway, that's it for this video. Very quick and simple. Doing my feathery brows. I'm really happy with how they came out. They're both very fluffy and feathery. While both of these are pretty much brand new products to the market, I ended up loving how they work together to make the combo for the feathery fluffiness of what is now on my face. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are aware every single time that I post. Until then, take care, be safe, and be kind. Bye.